Line drive to left. Gardner has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one. Here's Dexter Fowler now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing their ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with it. Okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace.
This is flared out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Chris Davis now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Davis will round first and make his way to second now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's Daniel Murphy now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. From the belt, the pitch, and he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. It leads things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting second.
Striding in, Brett Gardner. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you're really...
Here's Luis Valbuena now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. Hit in the air to right field. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Jose Bautista. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Here's Chris Carter now. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Pedro Alvarez.
Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Knuckler, strike one. 0-1 count and the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Mark Trumbo now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the pitch. Knuckleball, 1-1. One out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And that ends the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Right fielder, Aaron.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. On the ground to the left side. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number one. Here's Starlin Castro. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Swing and a liner. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Stepping into the box, Danny Espinoza. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. Digging in to try it again. Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Nope, and a fastball just a bit up.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher. Now, this is what baseball's about.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cozart onto the grass. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch is sent on the ground toward Castro at short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder, Hyun-Soo Kim. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gardner is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Luis Valbuena. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he is out on the tag. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Way in front of a great slider that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Fowler has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Bautista. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1, 2, 3 inning. It just makes you feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Striding in once again, Dexter Fowler comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Right side, Espinoza showing off his range. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. Into the box now, Chris Davis. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And that retires the side. Here's Chris Carter now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Yankees, designated hitter, Chris Carter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
99, Aaron.
Sent on the ground out to second. Murphy has it. The tag, and he is out. Back to Davis, and they turn the double play.
The batter.
Here's Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro.
Hit hard back up the middle, and Castro's got himself a base hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the fourth as that extends the inning. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Now in the box, Danny Espinosa. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. For Castro, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. And that's through into center field, base hit. Castro is on his way home. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side. Digging in, Pedro Alvarez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Pedro Alvarez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2. At the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. And this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. At the plate, Zach Cozart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Ball 1. Now for Tulowitzki, his first stolen base on the year. Popped high in the air. Castro is there for it. And the inning is over. Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Fowler has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Here's Luis. Valbuena now. Looks like a lefty and
Luis Valbuena.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Into the second deck and gone. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Just got a piece up the line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
In there, 1-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Trumbo has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Jose Bautista. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
He's really struggling in this game, Matt. But you know what? It hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's throwing 60% of the time a first pitch strike to hitters. It just hasn't been good stuff that he's throwing up there.
Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Wellington Castillo.
This one's down to third. Valbuena's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder,
and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Liner towards second. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Here's Chris Davis now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Knuckleball, and this runs inside. He's got to back out of the way. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, and indeed he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. No runs, 4 hits. 1 error thus far for Baltimore. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks on the move. In to score, the runner from third. And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is fouled at the plate. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Chris Carter. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Brad Brock.
Aaron Judd.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Aaron Judge is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Starlin Castro. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 8 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Towards second. Cozart for 1. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Back here in the Bronx. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
Right fielder,
Mark Trumbo is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. Played on the backhand. And he is in there. Ready once again. Troy Tulowitzki. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Knuckleball taken inside for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. On the ground for Castro. This could be two. Espinosa on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly two away now.
Shortstop, Zach Cozart.
Zach Cozart stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Hicks is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Digging in to try it again. Danny Espinosa. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Fowler going back to the track, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap around second. He's on his way to third, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Too low, 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit out towards second. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Now to the plate, Brett Gardner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. This is skied into short left center. Kim comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Luis Valbuena. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Murphy is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Splitter taken here, 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will easily find the wall in front of the stands by the 314 sign. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Digging in, Jose Bautista. Michael Gibbons. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kim's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Wellington Castillo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Castillo.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. 1 out. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A called strike over the outside corner. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. He singled his last time up. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Judge is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is. Here's Chris Carter now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. In there for strike 1.
Chris Carter.
The 0-1 pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Count is 2-1.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run.
The right fielder, number 99.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. This one for Cozart at short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Here's Starlin Castro. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. This one for Cozart at short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. In now, Danny Espinoza. Tripled and scored in his last at-bat. We'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air out to center field. Fowler has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Number 19.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with the 0-1. And he swings and misses on that one. And now the Orioles are down to their final strike here.
Now we're getting late in the game. His ball's still jumping all over the place. The knuckler has been working. That's why he's still in this game.
And he will make the catch with ease. And the Yankees will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 10 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is R.A. Dickey. His record is now 6-1. The loss goes to Julio Teheran. He falls to 3-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
We're a few blocks west of the Inner Harbor at Oriole Park here in Baltimore tonight. It's the home opener for this new season between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. The two men you see there go head-to-head. Coming up next, Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
A quick out number 1. At the plate, Danny Espinosa. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. At the plate, Jose Bautista. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be.
And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance with a hit and run on as he gets. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 25.
Tough slider down low for a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
Oh, it's remarkable watching them right now. Everything's clicking. To win 8 games in a row, you have to have timing hitting, great pitching, all the cliches you want to throw in there. Well, in this streak, they're doing it.
Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. Striding in, Daniel Murphy. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. That's lifted the other way out to left. And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out. Here's Mark Trumbo now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Here's Chris Carter now. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Another one sent foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trumbo has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judd. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard, but foul. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double. The relay. Here's Luis Valbuena now. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. On the ground up the middle. On to Davis at first, and there are two away. Here's Starlin Castro. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Drilled to the right side. Gloved by Murphy. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Standing in, Chris Davis. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the bleachers and out of here. So striding in, Pedro Alvarez. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Valbuena is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Here's Dexter Fowler now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. High in the air into shallow left center. Hicks is under it. And that's the third out. In now, Brett Gardner. And he'll start out there half of the third. Top of the order.
Number 11. Brett
into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cozart onto the grass. 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that misses inside 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming on is Fowler. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Espinoza. He singled his last time up. Low for ball 1.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Zach Cozart.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And another foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Gardner is there. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Hyun-Soo Kim, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Tanaka into his motion. Here it comes on 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here comes Gardner. And the inning is over. Now in the box, Jose Bautista. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Jose Bautista.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gary Sanchez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Digging in to try it again. Chris Carter. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Davis has room in foul territory. 2 gone. Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Line towards center field. Fowler is going to have. Standing in, Daniel Murphy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Sent on the ground out to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Mark Trumbo swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Gardner is there. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is on the ground over to first. And Alvarez has got a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Third baseman.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Troy Tulowitzki is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone. Should be called a strike by the book.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Third baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Almanzar.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 29.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Now the pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Flips it underhand. No problem here, one away. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Starlin Castro.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting number 11.
Stepping up to the plate, Brett Gardner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Bottom three in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Valbuena will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Judge is after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Hicks is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Wellington Castillo. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Castro has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Aaron Hicks.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 6.
Ready once again, Danny Espinoza. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. There to field it is Tulowitzki. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Digging in once again, Jose Bautista. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he lays off there 1-0. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. And that misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And Trumbo will put this one away to retire the side. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Number 25.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And Gardner there to put it away for the first out. Standing in, Daniel Murphy. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Murphy.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hicks racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So Chris Davis will get a chance here in the inning following that base hit. Here's Chris Davis now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Up next for the Orioles.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pedro Alvarez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Chris Carter now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Darren O'Day. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Judge. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready with the 0-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance, Luis Valbuena. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He had some really good late action on that.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over.
It's time for the
So digging in now, Troy Tulowitzki. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Troy Tulowitzki.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and bounced out to the shortstop, Castro. And a rather easy first out. Digging in, Dexter Fowler. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Zach Cozart. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Gardner, and that's the 3rd out. Settling in now, Starlin Castro. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Hey, this at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2. Riding in once again, Aaron Hicks. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Kim is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now batting, Wellington Castillo.
We thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. For the shortstop, Castro reined in, and the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner's after it. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Tyler Clippard enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Now pitching for New York, number 29.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Mark Trumbo is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Espinosa.
Second baseman.
He's set. Here it comes.
Espinosa.
High pop-up. O'Day is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
First baseman number
into
21.
the box now. Jose Bautista. Last time through was a base hit. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this will be fouled away. Davis waits on the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Gardner is there, and he has it for the first out. Striding in, Pedro Alvarez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. There is Valbuena. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Tapper up the line. But that one rolls foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
For the victorious Orioles, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Darren O'Day. His record is now 3-0. The loss, goes to Tyler Clippard. He falls to 2-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance here at the ballpark, 48,876. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Minnesota Twins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Stay tuned for Phillies baseball next.
Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
Right fielder.
And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out. Now in the box, Ben Paulson. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And another foul ball. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Rosario is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he's safe. Here's Brian Dozier now. First at bat for him in this one. And he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 2-0 ball game. So striding in, Joe Mauer. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. In there, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Saunders. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. On to first, and they get the double play. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Leading off for the Phillies, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
Kepler is there, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Right at $2.30 with the batting average coming into this one, so it's mostly been a struggle for him. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Into the box now, Maikel Franco. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Here's Will Myers. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground to third. Sano is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Miguel Sano. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Here's Buchholz on 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Pereira going back on it at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he is into second base with a leadoff double. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. There's the cut fastball, but it's low. 1-0.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So striding forward now, Jorge Polanco. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Kendrick is there, makes the play, 1 away. Here's Drew Stubbs now, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2, and a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Ready for another chance? Eddie Rosario. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Max Kepler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is... Now at the plate, Michael Saunders. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Michael.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it. That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
The 0-2 once more. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Tommy Joseph. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, he sends it out of play. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
7th. The shortstop, Freddie
Galvis is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets 3.
And we'll have to leave it there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Paulson. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And that misses 1-1.
Well, he had a rough first 2 innings. You know what? He was in the dugout, though, talking to the pitching coach. I'm sure they had to make some kind of adjustments or maybe talked himself back into the game, because here he is for the 3rd inning. Let's see what happens with that conversation.
And he struck him out. Striding in once again, Brian Dozier. He reached on a single in his first try. Up and into the cleanup guy. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. Digging in to try it again, Joe Mauer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. The 1-0 now to Mauer. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The 1-1 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded softly to the right. Myers is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Miguel Sano. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kendrick racing back to the track. He tracks it down, and that will. Striding in, Cameron Rupp. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled back. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Left fielder, Howie Kendrick.
Howie Kendrick is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Stubbs is after it. He can't get to it. This one's down. So digging in now, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Cesar Hernandez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch is high. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Santana comes set. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Polanco will put this one away, and the side is at the plate. Jason Castro. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. In there for strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. Hit back up the middle. Galvis has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter,
so stepping in, Jorge Polanco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is fouled at the plate. 0-1 count. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stepping into the box, Drew Stubbs. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The throw. And they will apply the tag between first and... Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is he got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Here's Will Myers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. And he's doing that in this game.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Rosario is there. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Coming to the plate now, Michael Saunders. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is skied into short left center. Rosario comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Now to the plate, Tommy Joseph. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Eddie Rosario. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Saunders on the move. 1 away. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 0-1. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Hit back toward the mound. Played on the backhand. On to first, and a good start to the inning for Buchholz. 2 away now.
Up next for the Twins.
Digging in once again, Ben Paulson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hernandez is there to make the catch, and the side is... Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted into center field. Stubbs is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Cameron Rupp. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball 1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Swing and a flare hit toward right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Howie Kendrick. He singled his last time up. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Stubbs moving in, but it's down as that drops in for a 2-out single. So Odubel Herrera will get a chance to bat following the 2-out base hit. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he'll step on the bag himself. And here's Brian Dozier now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. The 0-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it. That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Brian Dozier is retired to kick off the inning. Galvis is there. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2. Here's Miguel Sano. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Ball 2. Ready with the 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. A chance here for Dozier at second. He's got it. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Franco. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both. So now you got to really think. He's probably coming with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meet. That's the 3rd slider in a row. And I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it. Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
So he got him swinging. Michael Franco goes down for the 2nd out here in the bottom half. Will Myers stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and digging in to try it again, Jason Castro. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. This is pulled into right. Coming on is Sanders, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. So striding forward now, Jorge Polanco. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Galvis backs up a bit and he takes charge for the 1st out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Drew Stubbs. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 20.
Riding in once again, Eddie Rosario. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. And he takes ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. Castro rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Ready for another shot now.
Right fielder, Max Kepler.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. changed up on him as this is grounded to second. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here. Here's Michael Saunders now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Leading off for the Phillies, right fielder, Michael.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that misses inside 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And he's retired here, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Kepler going back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. First pitch on its way. Cameron Rupp is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Santana comes set. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. And he struck him out. Ready once again, Ben Paulson. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Hard hit ball to second. To his left, Hernandez. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Brian Dozier now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. A weak chopper up the line, but it's foul, strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Saunders is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So here's Joe Mauer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Bounce to first. Myers comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Digging in once again, Howie Kendrick. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Polanco ranging into the outfield, and that retires the side. So coming to the plate, Miguel Sano. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Hit back toward the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
So striding in, Jason Castro. Sean Burnett enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 15.
And the first pitch looked to be pretty good, but ruled a ball, 1-0.
Did get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
That misses, 2-0. Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike 1.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. In now. Jorge Polanco. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On the ground to third. Bronco fields it cleanly. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in, Maikel Franco. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Dozier is there for it. One out. Stepping into the box, Will Myers. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to third. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. Stepping in, Michael Saunders. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stubbs has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And guys, the Twins were given a great boost in this one thanks to the start of this man, Ervin Santana. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding in this one. I mean, we talked about his dominance throughout the game, and he allowed only 1 run. So to me, there's no doubt he was the story here.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Twins. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Ervin Santana. His record is now 3-4. The loss goes to Clay Buchholz. He falls to 3-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,500. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.